am so very sorry about that. Come to find out, come to find out, your girl's a fucking idiot, which is fine on a normal day. However, my idiocy knows no bounds as that absolute nightmare of a situation happened live. I have removed said offended content, and we will not discuss what I did. And just know that was an honest mistake. And I swear to you, that is not the stuff that I usually look up.
Good thing your channel is tagged as 18 plus.
It is. It is, but it's removed. I'll be editing that in YouTube, and hopefully I won't lose the whole.
Sure, you got to get reported before anything happens. Somebody has to actually report you.
That's true, but we just want to, like, it wasn't on purpose.
Nope.
We're trying to find.
I noticed, and I immediately cut stream. I tried to do it before the 20-second timer, and I did not, because I was staring at it for a full 5 seconds before I could do anything. My apologies.
It's pretty funny. I'm sorry. I do feel bad about it, but it's.
Oh no, it's fucking hilarious. It is fucking hilarious. Just to say. But let's go ahead and get back into the D&D. My apologies.
Yes.
A very short recap. Yabrana is in. She's inspected 3 dead bodies. The proprietress, Frances Clare, is very pale. There's broken stuff everywhere. And Mark Sibilian just found a book that said about how to turn yourself into a vampire without the vampire being willing to convert somebody. So
that's pretty mean, man. You should make people do things that they don't want to do.
Understandably. Wicked, my apologies. You are, you said something about having to rescue said vampire. Mark Sibilian thinks you're high, and the board is yours. And you get a DM inspiration for the trouble. I am very apologetic.
All right. I'm gonna get a little closer to Mark, and I'll be like, "Look, buddy. So you're just cool with somebody else taking advantage of a living being, even if it's a vampire? Not cool, bro. Very fucked up. Sorry if you hear chewing. I'm eating Star Mix gummy bears.
Nope, it's perfectly fine. We also won't have another magic roll at the hour mark because of that mishap. So we'll roll at the other hour mark if we make it that far.
Yeah.
Mark Sibilian goes, I know that you are a hero. I completely get that. But this is not the only body with blood around the mouth. And we've got somebody that we don't know that it's her because she doesn't remember anything. So what do we, who's the bad guy here? That's what we need to figure out. And then what are we going to do about the corpse we need? Because we still need a corpse.
True. Well, I think the easiest way to solve whether or not she's the one behind it is to claim this body. Because the other body has damage to it. It has, like, self-defense marks and stuff. This one does not.
Perception.
Regardless of who he is or they are.
Perception
nobody
check.
deserves to be held against their will.
Perception check.
That good enough? I did it. I did the thingy.
The body next to you takes a breath.
Howdy.
Do you say that out loud?
Yeah. Softly, though.
The eyes of the body open.
Good, bro.
Why can't I select my token? Hold on. Maybe you. Did I put him on the wrong layer?
You know what? I can't even do the power of Christ compels you thing because Fantasyland.
The eyes open as the naked body opens their eyes. Their eyes are glowing red. Their nails, where they're broken off, come up and cover their mouth. And then they pull their hands away, took out their nails as they go, fuck.
I'm gonna hold my hands up so that they know that I'm not a threat. Like, look, bro. Are you, like, being kidnapped right now?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Not really good out of torpor. Hold on. Do any of you have a pint of blood on you? I could really use a pick-me-up.
If I give him a pint of blood, I'm not gonna get infected, right?
You can ask him.
I did.
Oh, I would cut yourself with something different and then hold it over my mouth just because I might bite. I am not in my right everything, so
that's cool. So here's what I'm gonna do, friend. Not trying to be difficult. I'm gonna have Mark, like hold you from behind and a bear hug, and like then I'm gonna like give you some blood. You cool with that?
Yeah. Hold on a second. You got anything I can cover up with? I mean, I just met you, and I am a little.
Mark, I'm sure you have like a cloak or something, don't you?
Mark reaches into his pocket and pulls out a full fucking dark cloak. Like,
Sweet.
well, I mean, I live with like the super fucking mages of the century. All my shit's enchanted. Here you go. Can I ask your name?
Remember, we're being really quiet.
The guy goes, yeah, I've got a name. I've definitely got a name. Dune.
Blood first, name later.
Yeah. Sure. Also, hi.
Howdy. Mark, bear hug him from behind.
So Mark comes up across the table and he helps Dune possibly set up more comfortably as he goes, hi. That is definitely a look. And Mark grins. A little bit of drool coming out of the corner of his mouth because he's half a orc. He can't help it. And he goes, yes. Yeah, I am quite dapper. Here. And he arranges the cloak to cover all the impertinent bits that definitely should not be flashed on a live stream. He covers them up. And he is now sitting upright with Mark Similian behind him. And he's got his arms across. And the guy's still looking at his hands going, what form was I in when I did this? Shit, I can't fucking remember.
So I'm gonna cut the side of my arm, not my wrist, because I'm not dumb. And I don't want to accidentally weaken myself. Like, okay, here you go, buddy. Please, for the love of God, gods, do not bite me. I do not want to be a vampire. And then I'm gonna say as an aside to myself, like, damn, why didn't I think about hot vampires to add to my harem? I'll talk to him later. And then I give him my arm.
Okay, so
Hovering.
Okay, so you hover your forearm over their mouth and they drink a good pint of your blood before their eyes kind of clear up and the red glow recedes. Now he just looks like he's got a very faint glow instead of it pulsing. Um, he comes to a little bit more and says, "Thank you. Um, quick question. Where am I?"
Um, so it looks like you've been kidnapped and are being used to turn somebody into a vampire.
That's impossible. I had my 2 chalets take my coffin. The man and the woman Mark were phenomenal. They came highly rated, and I paid them literally a blood ransom to make sure I got to my destination safely. Our
So what did they look like?
well, Chad was big, short hair. Veronica was slimmer, middle aged, but a wicked, wicked fighter.
They're dead.
Excuse me?
Oh yeah, they're dead. Because I'm pretty sure that they're in the next room. Dead. Sorry to give it to you like this, but we're kind of in a situation because obviously, if there's somebody that could overpower 2 mercenaries, steal your coffin, and then force you to turn them into a vampire, they're probably not ordinary people. Well, sorry, an ordinary person. Can you like turn to vapor or anything?
This level of blood, I doubt it. I am, however, ridiculously strong. Mark is still bear hugging him. He takes one of his hands with the broken fingernails. How the hell did I break those? And he lifts Mark up by his forearms.
Don't you hurt him.
Oh, I would never be so crass. As he just lifts him up bodily, easily, and just sets him gently to the side. Maximilian still has his arms crossed because at the point, that's how he's holding him up. So he does the smart thing and he does not move until he goes over and he goes, "Oh my."
Nice.
And he starts fanning himself with his other hand.
See that?
Did you see that?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So we're we're on the same page. Okay.
So
Whew.
my hypothesis, I don't think this bitch is working alone. Only because all this broken glass. If she took you from your coffin, and the last thing you remember is being transported in your coffin, I don't know where the broken glass came from. Because obviously you were asleep. So did your bodyguards fight back? Okay. Shit. I don't know, man. We just want to get you out of here. But now that means both of these bodies were murdered. That means I don't have a dead body to use for my plan.
You need a dead body? What kind?
Oh, one that wasn't murdered.
Male,
That's
female, condition, skin tone,
Yeah.
race. You
Decent condition, and nothing else matters, man. They can't be murdered. They
when
gotta be in good condition.
when do you need it by?
3 days? 2 days?
Piece of
Can I get a
cake.
history check on that?
Yes, you can.
All right, because I honestly don't remember. It's like 2 or 3 days, though, right?
Very close. So I'll give you that. It's perfectly fine. So you guys had 4 days
Oh
when
yeah,
you
'cause I
guys.
rolled a 7. Just
So
ignore that.
yeah.
Thank you.
So you guys have 3 days and nights left. The dawn is breaking on the third day before the thing, because it's going to take that long for Neelan to activate. It's
I
a
knew
two.
it.
It's a 2 day spell for the body, so the body should be just right if you guys can get it in the next 24 hours. So that is your deadline.
Shit. So I need a day, bro. I need it
Oh,
within the next 24 hours, man.
no, you don't understand. I have connections everywhere, and you can have a body at your feet at a moment's notice, give or take 5 or 6 hours or so. Help me figure out what happened to me, and the dead body is yours
All right,
without
so
murder. I do have very
of
good
course,
connections.
can you lay here and still pretend that you're dead?
Piece of cake.
Sweet. So Mark, what I think the plan should be is that we go out and we talk to the nun lady, or we bring her in this room. That's probably a better option. Is bring her in this room and inform her that this is your dead relative, because she's gonna know you're lying, because it's a fucking vampire. You know what I mean? And obviously not dead, even though we're not supposed to know that. So let's see if we can get some information.
I'll
She's gonna
let
think she can kill us. We'll beat her ass. Works.
I'll let you take the lead on this one. I will look menacingly, and I do have. There's a knife or two over here. I'll grab one of those.
That'd be great. You know what? Also, I know this is dumb, but grab the dissected frogs because you can throw them. It won't cause any damage, but it might cause a little bit of pandemonium.
So
I
remember
don't
what I
care how
told.
fucked up you are. I don't want to get hit by a dead frog. You know what I mean?
I will do so, but the hug to frog quotient will be astronomical, and I'm not grabbing two.
Okay, that's fine. Any momentary distraction, I think, is really what we need.
Maximilian reaches into his pocket and pulls out a ball gown glove. It is purple satin, and it is phenomenally crafted. It's even got lace and pearls. He puts it on his left hand, and he picks up the desiccated frog by the toe. And he holds it all arm length away from him as he goes, "Let's go."
Okay, so quick aside, are these vampire frogs?
I don't believe I ever considered making them vampire frogs, but I'm now highly considering it
Okay, I
because
was
that
just
is
wondering.
ridiculously funny.
Okay, I mean, obviously, she would have experimented a couple of times to see if it was true, right?
Maximilian is still holding out the arm length of frog as the guts begin to spill out of it and drip onto the
Oh,
floor.
poor frog. Oh,
I I
okay.
I I agree.
I'm gonna go
Poor.
to the door and I'll be like, Nun Francis.
You go to the doorway and she's not in the room.
Okay, Mark, try and stay in this room.
I
Okay.
can do that.
Can you pretend to cry?
Can I put down the frog?
I mean, temporarily.
He drops it on the floor and just ugh. He begins to sob. Loud, racking, dramatic sobs. It's like, ugh. Oh, my third cousin, second time removed from a different mother. Oh no. My family, I am forever lost, still alone in a sea of loneliness and despair.
Oh my god, that's amazing. Nun Francis.
So you call her name and she doesn't respond, but she's looking down at the dead body of the bigger male that had the scratch marks on his arm and the broken, bruised leg.
Okay, I'm gonna get a little closer, but not too close. Francis.
Oh, I'm so terribly sorry. I seem to have Sleptwalk? I really don't feel that well. My deepest apologies. The last day or two has just been a blur.
Oh, you're okay. I we have a couple of questions if you come into the other room with us. Um,
I I don't think I can. I've tried.
what's the matter?
I think this dead body's calling me, but that's not possible. He's dead, right? I'm so
Uh,
confused.
okay. When you say you think it's calling you, what do you mean? Can you be specific?
The sheet flings off as the dead body, or what you considered to be the dead body, pops up and goes, "You stupid fucking bitch. You ruined it. You ruined it." And he goes to grab you. Roll initiative.
To grab me?
To
What
grab
did I
you.
do? I did nothing. I am saying this the whole time while I am trying to get out my weapon. Just just saying. Where's my initiative button? You know my initiative's gonna fucking blow, right? Oh, okay, but it didn't do the thingy.
No, but I'll add you. Add turn.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. And then add turn. Let me roll. I'm sorry, that did
Ah,
not.
shit.
That
I
did.
know what's going on.
All right, so you are a 15, and
I
they
think
are a
just to
12.
extrapolate on this situation. So, if I may or may not be mistaken, this guy took the vampire and is trying to be a vampire and is feeding on this poor nun that that I've been fucking suspecting this whole time.
So, what? Okay, so what evidence on the dead bodies that you've already looked at collaborates your decision?
Okay, so he has blood around his mouth.
Correct.
Okay, but he has defensive wounds. So if he attacked the vampire, so if he attacked the nun and caused all of the glass breakage, or if he attacked the vampire, either or, then that's how he got the scratches on his arms. And if he's feeding at night on the vampire without the nun's knowledge, then obviously he would have blood around his mouth, right?
And then if
The
he.
nun, she would be pale as fuck because he beat her fucking ass and caused a fucking head injury when he fought her off. Like, she maybe caught him and then he beat the shit out of her, and now she's so disoriented she has no idea what the fuck is going on.
Perfection. There's a couple details you got wrong, but those will clear up in just a second. This guy, however, is going for you. He makes an attempt to grapple. And that absolutely, I know that fails. Your AC is like what, 12?
Let me double check. It's low, but it ain't an 8. I can tell you that much. It's a 10.
Okay, so he goes to grapple you and he completely fails as he's trying to launch himself off the table. He lands between you and Francis Clare. Your turn.
All right. So talking is a free action. I'm going to tell Francis to get down, first of all.
Francis is standing there like she's in a trance. She can no longer hear or respond to you.
Sorry, Francis, you about to get fucking walloped. Let's see what I got. This is going to take me a minute.
Take your time. I still can't believe I did that.
Sorry, it's still it's never not gonna be funny.
No, it's
Oh, what happened? I hit the wrong button. It's okay. Come on. I kicked myself out of the cataclysm.
it's 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 fine. Come on back in. But I hope when GK is telling the story, he tells it with no filter. He needs to just tell him exactly what happened. Because oh my god.
So many
Oh,
dicks.
oh, I
So
know.
many.
I know.
So many on the screen.
I know.
All right, let's see what I've got
All right,
here.
no more on the fly adjusting of that. I've got to get my Vast back up and put this in a different browser and then do my other browser for my last minute additions. Because I had already picked out a token and I didn't load it, and those tokens are on my other computer. So when I went to go pull them, I forgot that I wasn't on my old computer, and I was like, shit, I need these tokens because I thought I had them already saved in my character sheet, and I hadn't. So I was like, okay, I'll just pull another token because I did that with Dune. I'm like, I'll just pull another token. It's not a big deal. It's okay. I can do it on the fly. Note self, no more on the fly Google searches for the Sia. I cannot be held responsible, and a safe search was on, and it just happened. I am so sorry. Mm,
It happens.
yes,
Let's
yes,
see
I
what
know.
this
I know
is.
what happens, but I have learned a very important lesson tonight. Oh, live on Camry.
Well, I'm
Ah.
trying not to kill Francis.
Well, right now Francis is not in the turn order. It's
No,
just
I mean, but she's still in the path of destruction.
she is.
Let's see.
Don't
Oh,
forget, disengaging is always an action that you can take.
I'm looking at the thing.
Cage is going to be so upset he missed that too. And we're supposed to be playing Guild Wars tomorrow night. I'm never going to hear the end of this. Whoa.
I mean, it's pretty hilarious.
Yes. Yes, it is.
See,
Fortunately, I
everything I
will.
have is like a radius spell. All right, let's try this one. Wait, let's see what this one does. I pretty much have every spell known to man except for 9th level spells. What does this do? Uh, are people creatures?
Yes.
Oh, let's see if I can fuck him up. Make him, make him dumb.
Oh, shit. Okay. Spell DC of 16.
Uh huh.
All right.
So he doesn't take damage. He gets just really fucking stupid.
All right. And, okay. So according to this, I'm looking through the vampire. Um,
Oh, he does take a little bit of damage.
okay. No, he failed that saving throw. He's not.
It takes 4d6 psychic damage, so
And he is not immune to mind.
18 damage, psychic damage.
Oh, never mind. Hold on a second, because I do have a legendary resistance with him.
Fucking legendary resistance? Are you fucking
I do.
shitting me right now?
Legendary resistance, 3 a day. If a vampire fails a saving throw, it can choose to succeed instead. It feels, Chad feels your attempt to make it feeble minded, and he goes, fuck that shit, not today. And he resists it. You still have movement and a bonus action remaining.
So, bonus actions. What exactly is a bonus action?
Anything that says bonus action in your bar. So you don't have secondary attack. So an attack will take an action. But if your spell says bonus action, you can take it. You can also dodge, dash, disengage, and talk. Talking is a free action at any time.
Okay. So if I use like say I put myself on guard to be prepared to dodge or whatever, okay?
That's a
what
ready
I wanna
action.
do.
Okay, so you prepare.
Okay.
You prepare a guard. You prepare a
Can
defensive
I
action.
still talk afterwards?
Yes, talking is a free
Okay.
action always.
What the fuck, dude?
You had to walk in now. Now. I had everything planned to perfection. We already had the sleep spell cast on him. I was draining his blood during the trip. It was perfect. We just needed a place to hold up. All right, we get outside the city limits. This fucker wakes up, breaks her damn sleep, and fucks both me and her up. But I got just enough in me already to be able to go into the fuck did they call it? Whatever their sleep is.
Okay.
And that fucking dude already drained him almost so dry that it is a wonder he was able to even do anything to us. But he managed to kill my companion and knock me into undeath.
Nice. So
when I came to, I decided that we were just going to lay there until somebody found us because I heard some people coming up the way and they brought us here. I was like, yes, finally. I got my book out. I fed on the lady. She's my thrall. She can't do nothing I don't tell her to. As a matter of fact, bark, bitch. And the nun barks.
wow. Gross.
Fuck
So
you.
all the broken glass and everything, you just
Oh, she put up a
a
fight.
nun?
Of fucking course I did. I needed food. Who are you to
Sweet.
who are you to judge? Because you're about to be my second course.
Okay. So while he readies his attack and I'm ready to dodge, I'm gonna yell as loud as I can. I need some fucking help here.
So, Marximilian comes barreling through the door, frog extended, and throws it at Chad. Okay, the frog lands directly on Chad's face, sparing the blood and guts across his eyes. And behind him, your new vampire friend comes in very wobbly as he goes, motherfucker, you're not getting paid. You can have a chance to choose one of your two now companions to be your backup in this battle. Keep in mind, companion NPC fight rules still exist. he does have vampiric powers. So if you decide to let him use one of the vampiric powers, I will choose for you what he uses. Okay? Or you can have him attack or move or dodge. Or if you give me the vampiric power command, then I will use one of his things.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take Vampire Dude, and I'm going to tell Mark to rescue the nun.
All right. Mark begins to move to do so. Vampire Dude, 1 minute he's there, the next minute he is at your back. It is
This is
now
like the worst place to start this fucking fight. Is in
now
between these two fucking tables.
correct. So now it is Chad's turn.
And remember, I'm ready to dodge.
Okay. He is going to use um all right, so he is going to bite you, Wicked. He's going to use his legendary action.
I found it
His
in cars.
his second one to do a vampire bite. I'm just finding the it's one bite attack. What is my bite attack? Hold on, I gotta find it. 1d6 plus 4 plus a 3d6. Okay, so he's going to attack you twice. One is a 2, the other one is a 3. Both bite attacks miss. It's like he's not very stable on his feet. So as he goes to try to bite you, it's like his body's moving disjointedly.
Gotcha.
He goes to bite and he moves his left hand forward and his neck at an odd angle on the first bite. And the second bite, he tries to step into you to bite you, and it's like his legs are not working properly.
Okay.
Yabrana, it's your turn.
So just to verify, he jumped in between the tables, right?
Yeah, you
Like
guys are.
we're in between the tables.
Yeah, you guys are
Okay, so
sandwiched there.
for my movement, I'm gonna jump on top of the table.
Fantastic. You jump on top of it. It's not a very tall table.
All right, and then let's see. Now, do I have anything that goes in a straight line?
And the conundrum, or in the confusion between you getting attacked and jumping on the table, Maximilian picks up Francis Clare in his arms, and he beats a very hasty retreat, but only 10 feet. He's afraid to move too far because he doesn't want to draw the other person's attention.
Okay, let's see what I got. I gotta be careful because he's a dick.
Right.
You?
I'm so sorry.
Let's see. That's silly. Damn it. I don't have a lot of good options. Like most of my stuff is radiating spells. So like I have like a 60-foot radius. So bear with me. You know what? I am just gonna wallop him because I there's too many people where I'm at. So let me see if I can find. I think
Ibrana,
it's the longsword +3. There we go.
keep in mind that you do have a very specific title.
Oh yeah. So I'm gonna use this one first. I got my longsword +3. That's
Okay?
6 slashing damage.
That absolutely hits. You swipe down with your sword that's made out of adamantium and a bone that said break me. You swipe down, and as you do so, it causes a catastrophic cut to Chad's face as you can feel the bone in your hand heat up. Not enough to be uncomfortable, but enough to give the blade a hot, molten edge. Would you like to identify or take a look at your sword after that slash?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so of all the beings that you fought, you have not ever pulled that specific blade out on a vampire before. That blade actually has a hidden feature to give 10 times damage against vampiric foes.
Knew I was doing something when I had Ricky make that shit.
Now, keep in mind, guys, that she made that blade almost episode 3 in season 2. We're on episode 25. And
Nice.
to this point, that has never come up. The bone that you use that says break me is actually an aged vampiric fossil.
See, aren't I glad that I am sometimes stupidly smart?
He staggers. The cut across his face is deep enough that it severed through bone, and you can see bits of brain begin to leak through, but they are still on their feet. You have a bonus action and movement remaining. He's also covered in frog guts as well, so he's definitely not able to see correctly at the moment.
Nice. So I assume I'm not allowed to pile drive him as that's an action.
That is correct. Yes.
So I'll hold my stance with my sword in a defensive position.
All right. You still have your NPC companion. Would you like him to take any turn this time?
Fuck him up, buddy.
Hit, vampiric action, move. You gotta tell me. Fuck him up is not a descriptive enough. Do you want him to attack with his bare hands that you control? Do you want him to use one of his vampiric abilities that I control? Or do you just want him to move in and out of range to potentially flank?
Well, obviously, I want him to use one of his specialty vampiric abilities. Show me what you got. Do it.
Okay. So I'm just looking through my skills real quick. He decides that he's going to show this little shit what a vampiric bite is actually about. That hits. The second one doesn't. It's a tie, so we won't count that. And then that is... Get the damage back on that. Sorry, I'm having to do this on my other screen. Go away. 2 2 3d6.
Yeah. Sorry.
Bite. Yep. 1d6 plus 4 plus 3d6. So that's 17. Because one bite has 2 bits of damage, so he skipped the second one. How do you want him to do this? Because this is absolutely gonna.
I want him to rip his fucking throat out. Like his entire Adam's apple and vocal cords and everything.
So your new vampire companion goes, "You motherfucker! How dare you take advantage of me and my torpor? I will get that word right in a minute. I banish you to the deepest pits of hell." As he reaches down, and as he does so, his jaw unhinges a bit more than any jaw on a human form is supposed to unhinge, and you can see that his fangs lengthen to a concerning degree as he reaches out and claps his mouth, now that it's encircling half of Chad's throat. As he bites down, you can hear a sound as he pulls back, taking the front part of his chin and jaw with him. As he does so, the blood that pumps out of Chad is turning black, and there's an awful smell in the air as you can hear Frances Clare begin to sob as if she's in pain. Chad is now completely incapacitated, but he still lives. The only way to kill a vampire is not by ripping out their throat, but another way, as Doom spits out the bit of throat and he goes, God, that's gross. Okay.
Okay. So now that he's incapacitated. Sorry, keep going.
That was gross, by the way, but fitting. Anybody got a something sharp?
Oh yeah. Don't worry. I got this. I'm gonna jump from on top of the table and I'm gonna aim right for this motherfucker's heart. With my sword. It is the heart, right? Yeah, that's how you kill them.
All right, so
you cut their heads off.
It's the heart. You got it right on the first go. Using advantage because of your title, please roll whatever check you would like to roll for that to land a hit with advantage.
All right. Let's see what I got here. Would be the best option. Not that. Definitely not that. You know what? It's probably the best one is going to be my strength. Just to fuck them up.
All right, so that's a 14. That absolutely is enough. So as you perform your signature move, you can hear faint cheering coming from somewhere in the back of your mind. Your sword and your body weight come down perfectly. How do you do this?
I'm aiming right for the heart. I'm just jumping right on top of that guy. Like my feet are going to land on his ribs on the opposite side. And it's just going to cave him in. And I'm just going to stab him all the way through.
You hear a slight tink as your sword meets stone behind this abomination's heart as he begins to slowly crumble into gray dust. Frances Clare collapses into Maximilian's arms. Ew.
Did I find anything in the gray dust?
Nothing. The homeboy was regrettably naked.
So, damn, I should have asked a question before I killed him. what killed his friend? Like, did he kill her?
Do you know how?
Or
Do you know how she died?
those thorns?
That would be the protective spell on my coffin.
Wait, does that count as murder?
Mm, I think that would win a Darwin Award, but it wouldn't be considered
Yeah, it'd be death.
murder.
It'd be death by misadventure, right?
That is correct. It'd be like opening a chest
Sweet.
and having a trap sprung.
Two birds, one stone. We got a dead body and a new vampire friend.
Well, technically, you have two. Since he stole my blood, technically he was my child, and anybody he created is also my child, and he fed from her. So she is now infected, and she is technically a vampire. So
Oh, so she's not dead.
we have to take her with us so that way I can undo all of the damage that this fucker has done. So let's see.
So, well, I was talking about the dead body, not Francis.
What about the dead body?
So, the dead body died by opening your coffin. So, it wasn't a murder.
Oh
We
no,
can use her for my scheme.
the other dead body. No, that would not be murder. That is misadventure.
Her right here. That is misadventure. Okay, sweet. So we've got the thrall vampire is all yours, buddy. Yeah, I don't want anything to do with that. But I'll take this dead body right here.
Awesome. Where are we going?
We're going to a place where you can have no ill intent, or you're not allowed in. So you gotta be nice to my friends.
Is there blood? Because I will need to replenish, but I also don't want to do so unwillingly.
What do you think, Mark? Can we get some blood for our new friend?
I have several casks in the basement.
Sweet. Look, problem solved.
Marcos,
Although,
you're not even going to ask
about what?
the cask of blood in my basement?
I don't give a fuck.
You know, there is a very special reason that you're loved by so many people. Um, that's one of them. Thank you. I will lower the hug quotient for the bill for this. That, yes.
I like hugs. You don't have to lower it.
He begins to grin very wildly as he takes his handkerchief and lightly taps. Also, I think we need to take all the books in here. I don't think these are hers.
Taking every single book. I'm just checking to see if there's anything cool besides books. We're taking all of the books, any scrolls, doesn't matter. We got plenty of storage space. Oh, can vampires go out in the sunlight?
I won't die. She might, so we might need to make sure that she's very well covered. It is the breaking of the dawn, so if we can find me some clothes, she can have the cloak and we can bundle her up. How long will we be traveling? How will we be traveling?
Oh, you'll enjoy it. Have you ever been on an airship?
The fuck you said?
Okay, just relax and enjoy, my friend. Let's get everybody bundled up. And I'm just investigating. Let me know if I find anything cool.
In that broken chest over there, you find a box. However, it is not only locked, but you can absolutely feel the spell on there. You should be able to handle it safely as long as you don't try to open it.
Sweet. Yep, you're coming with me, box. I don't think it speaks English, but I'm just letting it know.
All right, so there are a total of 11 books and 2 scrolls in this room that you can take that aren't either mangled or just not worth taking. Like, I don't believe you want census scrolls of the people that have died, but you can take them if you'd like to. There's an additional like 12 of those. As you investigate the 2 dead bodies that are on this table. However, there are medical reports made by Francis Clare if you'd like a little debrief on each of these bodies here.
Yes.
The first body, the one that is broken up into pieces and is severely desiccated, there's a note on how this person died. It seems that they came across a water nymph and tried to do something inappropriate, as nymphs only reserve the worst of their treatment for situations like these. All of the water in their body has been expelled
Ooh.
forcibly out of the anus.
That's what you get, fucking pervert.
There is a name attached to that. It is Den Ratcliffe. Den Ratcliffe, if you want to write that down somewhere. The second body is one that has been put through fire and charred. There are notes on how they passed away. It seems like they were here in the town. They were a townsperson, very well loved. It seems that some of the embers in their house got away from them during the middle of the night, and they passed away from, thankfully, smoke inhalation. And the corpse is being picked up later today.
How old were they?
In their late 50s, early 60s. The name on this one is Silver Fen. One word.
Okay. Can I tell what race they were?
You can't, but you do notice that around their neck is a token that looks like on one side is a man, on the other side is a wolf.
How long has he been dead?
Less than a week.
And why did people like him? Does it say?
It doesn't. It just says he was a well beloved villager.
Okay.
And that was Silverfen. Silverfen, like a fen of that's like a tree fen.
Are there notes on who's coming to claim the body?
No, it just says relatives.
Okay. Let's see. No information on why the fire started or anything like that?
No, it appeared in the actual report. It appears that it was accidental from the information that Francis Clare received. There are no other strange markings on the body. There's no foul play because it's just smoke inhalation for the way that they died. But nothing else.
Okay, I'm gonna go back here and be like, hey, quick question.
Yeah.
What level spellcasting you got?
Well, I am an immortal vampire. I've lived for quite a while, even though I've been asleep for a long time. I just recently woke up not too long ago. Probably comparable to a very seasoned hero. Probably outpower you, potentially.
Nice. You got true resurrection?
It is one of the spells I possess, yes. Do you have
So
the
with
diamond?
With that D100, do I have a diamond in my diamond bag?
Oh, you asshole. Yes, you do.
So do you like to fuck with people?
What part of the mortal vampire was not translated correctly? Am I not speaking the common Tartalian? Do I need to brush up on, is my accent getting in the way? I don't think I have an accent right now, but I might. Yes. I would absolutely love to fuck with people. What am I doing?
You want to bring that guy that died in a fire back to life and freak out his family a little bit?
Yes, and we will do this without me adding an additional token tonight. Okay?
No, this is just for the real.
Okay, no. Give me the diamond.
Here you go, buddy.
All right, he goes and can you please put True Resurrection on the screen for us?
Yes. I just don't have a level 9 spell slot. Even though I have a level 9 spell, I can't use it. But let's see.
You should be able to after you level up. That's why you guys leveled up, but you didn't do that yet. Because I told you guys after we had done playing that you get the level up. So you should be, think, level 17 after your level up. You'll be on par with Namriel. Because you guys
Now,
level up.
he has to be willing to come back, but I feel like dying in a fire. He's only in his like late 50s. Like maybe he wants to come back and see his family again.
Yes. Yes, he does.
Sweet.
All right. So, according to that, True Resurrection, casting time takes an hour. It's perfectly fine. You guys have a plan. I hope to get clothes on your new friend. No less than 200 years. Perfectly fine. He says, hey, you're going to sprinkle the holy water because I can't touch that. Can't touch it.
Okay, that's cool.
All right. He's like, is that not in style anymore? It was very popular when I was young. Don't worry about it. I assume you sprinkle the holy water for him.
Of course.
He places the diamond on the chest and begins to cast. You guys waste an hour. I say that you completely ransack the place. You only find a couple more extra components to put in your bag so you can refresh your spell bag. Just consider it refreshed. It has all the items in there that you need except for the higher tier items that you evidently can pull out of your ass.
I gotta take at least 3 gems out of my bag because I used 2 amethysts and 1 diamond, so I gotta make sure I do that.
Yep.
Hey, stealing all those gems from that brothel like really fucking paid off. So bag of gems 24 goes to bag of gems 21.
Yep. All right. So an hour has passed. You guys have done everything you can. Mark's a million is still carrying an unconscious Frances Clare. She's not having any problems breathing because evidently she doesn't need to breathe when she's in torpor. I will say that right. Damn it. And so he's not looking very concerned. Your new vampire friend has been poking and prodding about a little bit. He is tending to look a little bit more on the pale side. You also notice that he is meticulously tearing off his fingernails as he's casting this, just to, I guess, let them regrow. You have no idea, but it looks fucking painful, and he's not even wincing. An hour passes. An hour passes, and the body in front of you snaps back. There is a late 50s, early 60s male laying on the bed. He gives off lumberjack granddad energy. He reaches over, your vampire friend reaches over, grabs, I don't know, maybe a sheet off the floor or something. He pokes around. You guys must have found something else. And he gently covers the now reformed body as the eyes on the morgue table open as he goes, what are you doing in my house?
Oh. I'm gonna look at him and be like, you want the bad news first or the good news first?
He slowly sets up and begins to notice that 1, there is a desiccated body to his right. 2, there is a dwarven lady in front of him. 3, there is a vampire pale guy potentially pulling off his fingernails. Looks like he's down to the last one, the pinky on his left hand, as he just rips it out of the nail bed. A huge half-orc, half-human male that is holding a unconscious dead nun's body as he goes, is it worse than what I'm seeing right now?
I mean, probably not.
Good news first, please.
You're alive.
So, by inference, I was not.
Yes. Here's your death report.
I
That's the bad news.
Okay. So I'm in the morgue. Is that Frances Clare?
She's having a bit of a hard time, but we're going to take care of her. Don't worry about that.
Okay. So he looks at the report, he reads it, and goes, "That fucking cat."
It's always a cat.
It's always a cat. Okay. One, thank you. Two, I don't know if there's a two. It says my family's coming to collect me, so I think I'm just going to, I'm going to go outside for some fresh air. I'm going to sit, and do I have a name to put with this miracle?
I guess I'm just your friendly neighborhood grave robber. Bye.
You guys fucking dip. You drop that banger of a last line. You guys get onto Intex, which your new vampire buddy is extremely impressed with, as you guys go back with a dead body, ethically sourced, a brand new vampire himbo for Wicked's harem collection, unconscious nun thrall, and a very confused, very traumatized Maximilian. As you guys roll off into the distance, the last thing you hear is, "I don't think there are enough zeros to add to that hug quotient."
That's fine.
And that's where we're going to have to end it tonight. Thank you guys. First, thoughts, comments, criticisms, concerns, complaints, and do I get a nod for giving you a medical drama?
I actually liked it. I'm glad that I figured out what happened. It did take the guy. See, I had suspicions about the guy because the other guy was like being okay, and then the other guy had blood on his mouth. So that's what made me think about like the wounds, but I didn't know who attacked him. I didn't know if it was resurrected, woken up vampire guy, or if it was the nun. Wasn't 100%. I figured it was the nun, and I figured she had a head injury because she was just so disoriented, but I guess that's because of the thrall state.
Right. So if you had taken a half a second as you were going to the next stream, if you look at the map up here in the right-hand corner, there's like severe damage in this back corner. And the nun only told you to watch out for the glass. But if you look, I mean, there's a broken shelf back here. The chair's all fucked up. Even the carpet is messed up, like somebody was struggling on the ground and tore it to pieces.
Yeah, that's why I thought he attacked her and that she was fighting back, because all of the damage was
right.
It's definitely from an attack, and I was pretty sure it would have to be her, because this guy, if they'd already been fucking with him, there was no way,
Also, I want you to promise me something, and I will hold you to this if you agree. The vampire frogs are such a good fucking idea that I will be using them later, possibly in season 3. So when that happens, you have to tell Namriel the reason why they're in game.
Okay. I can do that. I can inform the world as to why there are vampire frogs.
All right. So I'm gonna add this last little bit, so that way I'll open it with our next session as we go to the banquet. Namriel was successful in bringing Bob back home. Bob went a little Florida man because he woke up and there was a demon over him.
Okay.
He
I
just
can see him. He
he
panics.
he just panicked, but he also showed Namriel that there are demons
Get
attached.
that first off.
There are small demons attached to them that only Bob can see.
Ah, thank you. Okay.
All right. You are successful not only in bringing back another dead body, but two additional people and resurrecting a villager. You did
Yes.
not name drop, but friendly neighborhood grave robber is also going to be a new title of yours. Congratulations. You now have two. What are your titles, Yabrana?
Okay, it's number one stunner and friendly neighborhood grave robber.
And on that note, that's where we're going to leave it. My apologies to all of my viewers who accidentally saw the screen slat that happened at the midpoint of this episode. I did my level best to cut that right before. It is already taken off of Twitch. I will edit that in YouTube before it goes live. Again, my apologies. I have safe search on. I was just looking for a token, I promise. And it did not end well. My sincere apologies. I will not be doing that again on stream. If I have to pull a token, I'll just pull a shadow token until I can get a proper token pulled. Lessons were learned. And my friends will rib me about that till the sunset of the death of the universe.
100%.
My mom knows about it.
Thing I'm gonna ask.
My mom knows about
That
it.
is absolutely hilarious. If you thought I was keeping that to myself, you were mistaken.
I was very mistaken. But now my mom knows that I flashed the entire internet a page full of dicks. I am so sorry. And on that note, that's where we're going to end it tonight. Thankfully, with no other technical difficulties. And we're going to see you guys back for the end of season 3, which will be the banquet. Maybe we can get it done in one sesh. Possibly it'll be more. But everything is set up. By the time that my players get back, the soul swap will be ready to be activated. The potion that Finnegas is working on for the spell components for the spell that'll put them into a death-like state is completed. Yabrana has added to her harem because it's too funny not to, and eventually vampire frogs. So we love you guys, and good night. Say good night, Yabrana.
Good night, and I love that you said eventually vampire frogs.
I know. All right, I love you guys so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We got some Guild Wars with cages, and I love you. I'm going to see you later. Bye, everybody. Good night.